This is Srinath from ECE Section D. I would like to share a knowledge in the subject of signals and system, that is cognitive radios, a survey on spectrum sensing security. How these cognitive radios are work, and what are the survey on spectrum sensing and security. See, coming to introduction, the proliferation of wireless devices and applications has resulted in a scarcity of radio spectrum. Moreover, a major part of the licensed and unlicensed spectrum is underutilized most of the time, or this exact spectrum holes or white spaces which can be utilized by secondary users, and provides us the following definition of spectrum holes. A spectrum hole is a band of frequencies assigned to a primary user, but at a particular time and a specific geographic location, the band is not being utilized by that primary user. In order to explore these spectrum holes, cognitive radios are a novel idea first proposed by J. Mitola, some of which will be provided by third generation 3G and built on software defined radio or used. C. Cognitive radios. Cognitive radios are intelligent devices which operationalizes access the spectrum allotted to licensed users by utilizing advanced signal processing, and radio and sensing technologies have mineral impact on licensed users. Federal Communication Commission defined the cognitive radios as a radio or system that senses its operational electromagnetic environment and can dynamically and autonomously adjust its radio operating parameters to modify systems operation, such as maximize throughput, mitigate interference facilities in interop, um, interoperability, access secondary markets. See, here in this cognitive radios, we are discussing about the spectrum sensing and spectrum analysis, decision. What are the spectrum sensing? This involves the task of finding spectrum holes in the electromagnetic spectrum by sensing the surrounding environment. And coming to spectrum analysis, what the spectrum analysis indicates. After finding the spectrum holes using spectrum sensing, CRs characteristic the spectrum holes, which involves estimation of channel state and prediction of channel capacity. And coming to spectrum decision, what the spectrum decision is included. Based on the information obtained in the previous step, the CR node determines the transmit power data rate of the CR transmission and involves dynamic spectrum management. See, here is a block diagram about the cognitive radios that is included with spectrum sensing, analysis and decision. And radio skin analysis, and it should be received and transmitted by the transmitted signal radio environment, and it should be reflected. See, determine which portions of the spectrum are available and detect the presence of licensed users, which when a user operates in a licensed band, that is spectrum analysis. And spectrum sharing is select the best spectrum sharing coordinate access to this channel with the other users. And spectrum management, select the best available channel. Spectrum mobility, vacate the channel when a licensed user is detected. See, coming to this, the organization of the rest of the paper is as follows. Section 2 surveys various techniques in spectrum sensing. These include energy detection, cytostationary based detection, and cooperative sensing, cooperative spectrum sensing. Section 3 discusses various security threats such as primary users emulsion attacks, spectrum sensing data falsification attack, and um, eavesdropping, jamming, MAC layer attacks, and cross layer attacks. Section 3 allows considers various defense schemes against these security threats and attacks and examine the challenges associated with these schemes. Where Section 4 is consisted with deliberates on the issues related to spectrum handoffs in cognitive radios, followed by Section 5, concluding this article. See how the spectrum sensing Section 2 is consisted. As discussed before, the current licensed spectrum is largely underutilized. Because of this, there exist potential spectrum holes in the licensed spectrum which can be efficiently utilized by secondary network or users for communication. To do so, cognitive users are required to perform spectrum sensing in order to determine the availability of spectrum holes. In this section, we focus on various techniques of spectrum sensing upon which the entire operation of CRNs rests. The worst case scenario performs pounds or provided as a such of input signal to noise radio, where SNR uh, is a blind detection technique where no prior knowledge of signals from primary users is required. See here, spectrum sensing. Here is a mind map of a spectrum sensing. You can see about it. It is divided into local and cooperative. Local is consist with ED, CSS, and MF. Cooperative is consisted with distributed and centralized. This is a mind graph and pyramidal shape, which is consisted with other parts. It should be. Yeah. The occupancy of the sensed band, this decision metric is compared against set threshold ED. The detection is the test of the following two hypotheses, that is, signal absent and signal present. Cyclostationarity based detection, CSD. The cyclostationary analysis is a non-coherent approach as it doesn't require any frequency or phase synchronization, unlike that in matched filtering. See, the second order cyclostationary of the signal is characteristic by its cyclic auto correlation function and spectral correlation density, and the periodicity in the mean and autocorrelation of the signal are detected by the analyzing its spectral correlation function. Since a CD function of a cyclostationary signal takes no zero values at certain non-zero signal frequencies. See, coming to cooperative collaborating sensing, CSS. In order to combat the effects of fading, shadowing, and noise uncertainty, and to be overcome the hidden primary users problem, cognitive radios can employ cooperative sensing and obtain improved detection performing. These are all about the uh, spectrum sensing. Spectrum sensing, where improved detection performs, reducing sensitivity requirement and reduced sensing, but at the cost of operation. Thank you for having this recognition cognitive radios with the spectrum sensing and spectrum conquer. Thank you.